What's up everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J here with a video on products that I keep for collector's purposes. Some of these products I bought knowing I was never going to use them because they make me feel happy on the inside. And then some of these products I keep for sentimental value. And honestly, I'm three different things. I'm a makeup artist, one. The second thing that I am is a YouTuber. So sometimes I buy products for the sole purpose of reviewing them for my channel. And then the third thing that I am is a makeup collector. So a lot of these products are like my prized possessions. I went through a lot to get some of these products. Some of these products have sentimental value and I've had them for such a long time. Even if I don't use them, I still keep them. But of course I don't condone not using your makeup. Do what makes you happy. But if you want to buy makeup just to look at it because it makes you happy, I'm all for doing what makes you happy because as Drake said, YOLO. So I'm going to go through each item. And honestly, another quick tidbit, I could have easily done a MAC Cosmetics separate video like this where I show like different stuff that I keep for collector's purposes for MAC. MAC was where I got my start, so I have a lot of MAC, so I had to refrain myself from just putting MAC in this bag. So let me go ahead and reach into this bag of goodies. The first thing that I have is the Urban Decay NYC palette, and I bought this a while ago. So I believe I got this palette somewhere around 2010 and I always loved it. It's bulky. Oh my gosh. Could you guys imagine buying a palette this thick nowadays? What was cool about this palette is when you open it up, it has like a landscape of New York. It's lit up and then it says Urban Decay NYC. And I think that it was just so cute and creative, especially back in the day. You know, back in the day, companies really valued creativity. It has a little drawer that you pull out. It comes with these eyeshadows, this eyeliner, and the Urban Decay Primer Potion, all of which I have in here. I haven't kept this palette pristine because when I first got it, I did use it a ton. But I mean, I'm not using it now, but I have to keep this in my collection just for collector's purposes. The next thing that I have is a Too Faced eyeshadow, and this one is in the color Poison Orchid. It is an exotic color intense eyeshadow. Man, when I first saw this thing, I thought this eyeshadow was just the most original, beautiful eyeshadow that I have ever seen in my life. It is a purple shifting eyeshadow. In some lights it looks a little bit greenish, in other lights it looks purple, and I thought this thing was absolutely to die for. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this over a black eyeshadow and I'm gonna get this really pretty duochrome effect. And back then this thing was popping and pretty, and then I watch it now and I'm like, this barely has any payoff. And that's because companies like Natasha Denona have spoiled us. The next item that I keep for collector's purposes is a Tom Ford lip color, and this one is a mini lip color. It is one of the boys, and I believe I got this like around Thanksgiving 2015. And as you guys can see, it's a miniature Tom Ford lipstick. Just to get a better understanding of how little it is, this one is a regular Tom Ford lipstick, and then this one is one of the boys. I did not buy with intentions to collect it, since I did touch it already, but this one is Drake, and I bought it because Drake is one of my favorite rappers, and so I was like, I love Tom Ford, I love Drake, like it's an easy decision. And when I got it home and I swatched it, I didn't really care for the color, but the collector in me would not let me return it. Next, one of my most prized makeup items is my Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the color number 92. Why Makeup Forever would ever think about discontinuing this color is beyond me. I hate I didn't buy like 2 backups just to have in my collection because I never use this color for fear of dropping and breaking it, losing it, or running out of it, because I always want to just have this eyeshadow for the sole purpose of staring at it. Is that crazy? I don't know, but I love this color. It is the most vibrant, beautiful purple eyeshadow. I hate that they discontinued it. Like I don't get why they would ever say, you know what, we don't need this color anymore. But they're reformulating again. Cross my fingers that they bring back number 92, because if they don't, I'll be heartbroken. But this thing is beautiful. And they have a number 92 in their collection now. It is not the same eyeshadow. That has forever and ever and ever upset me that it is not the same eyeshadow. So I will just hold on to this one and treasure it. So the next item that I have in my collection is the MAC Selena Powder Blush Duo. And this one is in the color Techno Cumbia. And I'm gonna be 1000% honest with you guys. I had absolutely no intentions of buying this powder, but I got suckered into it because if you guys watch my channel, then you know if I go shopping and somebody tells me that it's the last one, I always feel obligated to buy it. I've gotten a lot better. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let somebody else have it. I've done that a few times now recently, but in the past, all you have to do is say, oh, it's the last one. And so I'll be like, all right, well, let me have it. And that's what happened here because I've never touched this. It says Selena. It's like a duo with the bronzer and the blush. But oh my gosh, this thing is so light. And I bought it and I kept it in my collection because it says Selena. I'm a huge Selena fan and I just wanted to have something as a keepsake from her collection. The next item that I want to share is this beautiful MAC Rihanna Viva Glam 2 lip gloss. This is probably my favorite lip gloss of all time because it is a purple. You know what? I like purple and that's just the overall theme. I feel like everything that I've showed you thus far was purple. This has purple packaging. This is a purpley lipstick. This is a purple duochrome. And this is a purple. And so then the very next thing is a purple. Wow, I just realized that. And it looks like a galaxy on your lips. If you want to transform any lip that you have, if you want to transform a dark lipstick, if you want to transform a red, if you want to put this on top of nudes, you can. It is a magical gloss. And I die for it. I love Viva Glam Rihanna too, and I wish I had like 85 more. I love it. It reminds me of when I worked there and just the good times of being a MAC girl, and I love that gloss. I used to wear it to death. This blush signified a time of where I was becoming more independent. This one is the Venomous Villains collaboration blush, and it has the Evil Queen on here, and this color is called Bite of an Apple. It's by MAC, and this was the collection when I realized how crazy I was about collections. Like before this collection, I would buy maybe 2 or 3 things from a collection, but never an entire collection. With the Venomous Villains collection, I went crazy, like crazy. And this one is one of my keepsake items. I love the Venomous Villains collection. Like if they came out with that collection again today, I would probably still love that collection because it was so unique and it was so fun. It was just a good concept, and I feel like it was MAC's best collection to date. Next, I have this palette. This one is the original Urban Decay Vice palette. Man, I use this palette so much. I remember my mom got it for me for Christmas. All of the palettes that are in here, my mom got me for Christmas. That's kind of crazy. But she got me this for Christmas, and oh, I love this thing because back when it came out, it was like the only of its type. Like this color right here and this pink color, all these colors like this, unheard of, especially in a palette. Back in the day, Urban Decay used to be the reigning kings and queens of palettes. And I used this so much, and I was devastated because I dropped it and this eyeshadow just fell out in its entirety, and I just threw it away. I didn't even re-bother trying to press it back in. These colors are colors I have in my collection now, but back then, these aren't just colors you just come by every day. Next, I have the Christian Louboutin lipstick in the color Classic Red. And I had no intentions of this being a collector's piece for myself. I honestly bought it to use it because I wanted my nails to be Louboutin red. And when I got the nail polish, it just looks like a decor piece to me. Like, look at this thing. It's definitely an eye-catching piece. Whenever somebody comes over to my house, they always see this. It could be 1,000 cool things around, but they always see this thing and they're like, oh my God. So it's definitely a conversation piece for sure. But I tried to paint my nails with it a few times and I didn't really like the effect of the nail polish. So I kept it, but I just keep it on display. I only try to use it once, but I just definitely keep it on display because it's cool to look at. Next, I have 2 more MAC products. This thing right here, the MAC Rihanna collection, I died. I loved that collection. I distinctly remember staying up all night to get everything from the MAC Rihanna collection. I have not pulled an all-nighter for makeup and I don't know how long. Now, I will get up early for makeup, but staying up all night just refreshing the page, nah. But I stayed up all night for the entire collection. I have every piece from that collection with the exception I did not buy the lashes. That's the only thing I didn't get. But other than that, I love that collection. I loved her collaboration with MAC. And this product, I used it a lot. It's called Hibiscus Kiss. And again, it's a bronzer and blush duo. And I loved it. I used to wear it every day. And it just, I don't know, it's just cute. Because it reminds me of like when I was younger. And, you know, wearing makeup and getting into bronzer and learning how to do different stuff properly. But the next collection that I went crazy about, this one is the Alluring Aquatics collection, and I worked at MAC for this collection. When we went to Update, we go to something called Update for training and just, you know, getting updated on the new products, and I saw this packaging and I was like, MAC, y'all did something there. This is the best packaging that they have ever done. This is a bronzing powder in the color Refined Golden, so I keep this for collector's purposes, not because I use it. So this is my Lucky lipstick. This is a Chanel lipstick. It is in the color 38 La Fascinate. For every memorable time in my life where I needed to compete for something, I put on this lipstick and I always won. And so I call it my Lucky lipstick. I feel like it definitely is a confidence booster. So I've won pageants in this lipstick. Like, I've won several pageants in this lipstick and it's the same one. So I love this lipstick. I feel like it just brings good vibes around. But I love Chanel's lipsticks because it has the click case and I think that it's beautiful. Another product that I keep for memories is this Urban Decay single eyeshadow. This one is in the color Electric. I used to love this. I used to wear it all the time. It has a hole in the middle. Of course, Urban Decay does not make these eyeshadows anymore, but these eyeshadows were such good quality. They were so buttery. Like, I don't know what made Urban Decay stop producing this formula. I would love to see them put this matte formulation like in their palettes, or just, you know, release us with some new singles in this formula. The Marilyn Monroe collection in MAC, oh my gosh, I scratched mine up. That collection was everything. Those pieces hit. That is the epitome of a classy collection. But it has her picture on it. It was a never before seen picture of Marilyn Monroe. This product really resonated with me. This one is called the Perfect Cheek. I have that blush on right now, I'm not gonna lie. I love this blush. If I ever run out of this blush, I promise I will probably cry. It is the Perfect Nude Blush. It is literally the Perfect Cheek, the name of the product. It looks light in the pan, but I promise once you put it on your skin, it deepens up and it is beautiful. So this is something that I recently bought, and I knew when I bought it that I wasn't gonna use it. This one is a Chanel powder. This one is called the Camellia de Chanel Poudre Illuminatrice. No, illuminating powder. So here's the packaging for the Camellia de Chanel powder, and this powder is absolutely stunning, and I've never touched it. It's the prettiest design. It's a camellia flower. These are a favorite for the brand Chanel, and the brand's founder was very fond of these flowers. It's just very special for me to have this product. And another highlighter. This one is from the MAC Mariah Carey collection, which is one of my favorite MAC collections to date. I love the packaging, I love the products, and I think that this powder is just everything. Look how beautiful this is. It has her face in there, and I'm never gonna use this. I think that it is the cutest and coolest idea. I love this powder. I love the concept. I wish that whenever I get my makeup line, yes, I'm speaking it into existence, whenever I get my makeup line, I want something just as cool as that, because that is the cutest idea I've ever seen. Lastly, I have the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette, and I actually have never ever touched this palette. I got it for Christmas from my mom as a surprise. This is such a beautiful palette. I think this is hands down Kat Von D's most popular palette, and I know that these things go for such high amounts of money on eBay. Woo! I see one on here going for $350. They are taxing for this makeup palette, and I'm not parting with mine. And here it is, never being used. It's so pretty. It has this beautiful mix of colors in here, and I don't even want to swatch it. I just want to keep it for forever and ever and ever. But here it is. If you guys have never seen it, it is like the urban legend of makeup products. Like, everybody wanted to get their hands on this. You honestly never know when makeup is going to catch fire like that and it's going to be one of those cult products, because this definitely is. But that's everything that I'm going to show in this video. Of course, I could go on and on and on. Honestly, I really could. In order for me to keep a product, to collect it, it has to be something that I really love. I don't collect makeup that I don't use. You know what I mean? So like, if I try to concealer and I didn't like it and I don't use it, that's not what I consider collecting. I think that that's just kind of hoarding and keeping stuff that you don't really need in your collections. With a lot of my makeup products, I pass them on to my mom or my sister or my little cousin. Like, those are the 3 people that get my makeup. Or if something is terrible, I will take it back to the store. So let me know down in the comment section 2 of your most prized possessions in your makeup collection. I think that this could be a really interesting conversation. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Smooches. Bye.